Hello, loved ones. This is Matt Stevens, and I hope that you are doing super fantastic because I certainly am, and well, you should be because you should. And I wanted to talk a little bit with you about manifestation, not how to manifest necessarily, but more the mechanics of it, because already there's no shortage online of videos and books, and I mean, self-help industry is a $2 billion a year industry, and it keeps growing and growing. So there's no shortage of videos and books and blah 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 how to's on how to manifest. There's just not. But I would rather talk with you about the mechanics of it, meaning how does it work? How it really works under the in underlying way in the, behind the scenes. Because for one thing, it's interesting, but two, it helps to build in you belief in the system. See, if somebody can demonstrate to you how it works, not just that it works, well, then you're going to be a lot more confident in whenever you move forward with whatever life you're manifesting. So, yeah, the mechanics of which. And I'm going to use the video game analogy because it just makes a lot of sense. So, if you're playing a video game, here you are, you've got a controller in your hand and you're playing a game. That would be you, the higher self, on the outside. Okay. And then you have on the screen an avatar, which is representative of you inside the game. Now, that avatar may want to have $1 million. I don't know. Let's go with the whole fantasy role playing game thing. Okay. So, like Dungeons and Dragons or something. So, that avatar on the screen has a goal. It's like my life's goal is to slay this dragon and save the village. Okay. But it's the avatar knows I need this particular weapon. I need this particular sword to defeat this dragon. Right? So if this avatar were to be like, I really want to get that sword. I really want to get that sword. It's pretty, it's shiny, it's whatever. And you on the outside are like, dude, I don't care if you have the sword or not. I don't care if you have that pretty shiny sword. I don't care if you have the best armor. I don't care any of that stuff. What I need to know is how do we accomplish the goal? How do we get to where we need to go? Because having the experience is all that really matters. The experience of being the hero, slaying the dragon, saving the village, that's what I'm here for. Right? So if your avatar were to be like, I want to go and slay the dragon, but I got to have these certain things in order to do that. That's going to make you, the higher self, the player outside the game, be like, oh, crap, oh, well, let's go get that sword because we're going to need that. Right? So, how that relates to us on the outside here is if we want to manifest $1 million or manifest a beach house or manifest a house in the mountains, beautiful house overlooking the mountains and all of that. The problem is so many people focus on the material things that they want. But what you got to understand is your true higher self is not interested in the material things that you want because your true higher self realizes that none of this is real. All of this is an illusion. Just like if you're playing that video game, you know everything inside that video screen is not real. You know it's just a game. Now, does your avatar know? Probably not. It feels very real to the avatar. Yes. But you see, we have realized, we've come to a realization that I am not a human with a soul. I am a soul having a human experience. And knowing that, you got to know that your higher self, your higher power, whatever, is not interested in helping you amass stuff, because stuff doesn't matter. It's like none of that's real anyway. It's all illusion. But what your higher self is interested in, you have come here for experiences. You have come here to have experiences. I got to believe to cultivate relationships, strengthen bonds. Lots of reasons to be here, but those are all experiences. None of those things are stuff. Now, those experiences may require you to have some stuff, yes. Just like in the game, if your avatar requires a certain sword to slay the dragon and save the village, well, then all of a sudden, you, the higher self, are going to get real interested in making sure that avatar has that sword. But until you realize that's part of the experience, then you don't really care. See, so many people focus on the materialistic stuff they want in their life. It's like, and then some people even want to be a smart ass about it and be like, I want the experience of knowing what it feels like to have $5 million in the bank. That is not a meaningful experience. We need to add meaningful experiences. Because this experience that you're having, this human experience that you're having, is temporary, and it's all illusion. As the Hindus call it, Maya. This is Maya. It's all an illusion so that we can have experiences. Now, let's say that you're like, here's the experience I really want to have. I want to be in a position where I can experience waking up in the morning, fixing myself a cup of coffee, and going out on my porch and just looking at the beautiful mountains with the fog rolling in off of them, the sun coming up over the horizon. Maybe I hear a woodpecker off in the distance. That is an experience. It's a beautiful experience. And then maybe I want to have my loved ones come in and experience that with me. That would be even better. Or maybe you would like to own a beautiful house on the beach and on a tropical island somewhere. And it's like, you don't manifest the beautiful house on the beach and the tropical island. Your higher self doesn't really care about that. That's not an experience. That's a material thing. It's illusion. It's all part of the illusion. But to manifest experiences that we can learn from, gain things from, gain memories that we can take with us when we leave. When we jack out of this experience for the final time, we can take memories with us. We can take relationships with us. We can take bonds that we have created and strengthened. All of those things we take with us. But material things, not one single atom is going with us. Nothing. So if we learn to manifest the experiences, it's like, I don't want to manifest $5 million. Don't care about $5 million. But what I do care about is waking in the morning and walking out of my porch and looking at that beautiful palm trees swaying in the breeze and hearing the waves crashing on the beach. That is a beautiful experience. That's a amazing visual. That's an amazing memory I can cherish for eternity, even after I leave here. And even better, I want to be able to share that with the people that I love. I want to be able to tell my kids and grandkids or whoever, or friends, hey, if you can get off work or wherever, if you can make the time to be here, I will get you here. I will book a flight for you. I will fly you here. You will have a place to stay. You don't have to worry about anything. Just bring yourself. And we're going to have a great time. We're going to create some amazing memories. We're going to strengthen our bonds. All of these things we're going to experience together here. See, not once during that did I really mention anything material. It's all about the experience, manifesting the experience. But what is required for that experience to manifest? A crap ton of money, you know? I mean, if it's going to require me to raise $5 million to buy that beautiful beach house and then be able to fly the people that I love anytime they want to come on, let's do it. We'll have a great time. We're going to have fun. You're going to be able to, just the whole thing. We're going to be able to do all these things together. That is manifesting an experience. That's something that your higher self cares about. That's something that your higher self knows, I can take this with me when I leave. This is a memory. This is a relationship. These are bonds that are strengthening an experience. I'm going to gain knowledge. I'm going to gain wisdom. I'm going to gain enlightenment. I'm going to gain all of these things. Gain experience. Because if all of this is an illusion anyway, then who cares? The experience is what matters. So stop trying to manifest illusion, something that's illusory, and instead manifest experiences. But those material things will come because they're required. So, yeah, like I said, the mechanics of manifestation. I mean, there's no shortage of videos out there, right? But some more things that I want to get into in the very near future are like probabilistic stuff, probabilism. Is that even a word? Anyway, like intention, vibration, and alignment. Because in order to manifest these experiences, we have to get into alignment with them. How do we get in alignment with them? Well, we have to get our vibration in alignment with that, right? Envision it. Create that in our minds. And also begin making physical steps because, yes, we do. We are in a physical world. So your physical self has to begin moving in the direction of what it's going to take to make that happen. Just like the guy in the RPG game where he wants to defeat the dragon and save the village. He's got to begin moving. He can sit and practice, law of attraction and hope that sword flies through the door and lands in his lap, but it's probably not gonna. He's probably gonna have to go out and do something and make that happen. Yeah, physical steps. Anyway, loved ones, if you would, please give this video a like. I would so appreciate that if you would do that. Also, if you would share this video with somebody that you know, because I guarantee you probably know somebody that needs to hear this. There are people out there who are just banging their head against the wall trying to manifest a bunch of money or trying to manifest a good car, trying to manifest a house or something. It's like all that is just illusion. The only thing that's real is experiences. Manifest experiences that will require you to have a crap ton of money. Doesn't matter. Whatever it takes to make that manifest is what will happen. So anyway, yes, you may know somebody needs to hear this, so maybe share this with them. I would really appreciate that. And if you're watching this and you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please do so. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, loved one, that's what I got. Yeah, I do love you. And I'll be back directly.